Hello. I am painting on, believe it or not, I'm painting on the fall tree again. What I noticed was, and what I would like to remedy is, I would like to put in a little bit of sky back into it. And the way I'm going to do that is I have mixed up the phthalo blue and white. Just a little bit of phthalo blue. I mean, I didn't even have much on here. It's more like just the cap touched on there. Because you don't need much of the pigmented phthalo blue on there. And I've got a flat brush. This is a Spectrum 3000 F long flat by Trekell. And I'm gonna test it out on my wax paper. This is my palette. I'm gonna test it on there and make sure I can just put in little bits of it so that it doesn't overtake the whole painting. And I do not want to get any on my shirt, so I'm just gonna start touching where it is on the canvas that I want to put it in. And I didn't want to put it there where the tree is, but that's okay because I can put that tree back on there. Just touching where maybe a little bit more sky would look good. And people looking at it later are not going to know that I put sky back. I had to mix the color lighter than that color. Acrylics always dry darker, so I had to mix it lighter so that it would not be noticeably darker. And I'm just going to put in more where there's light coming through the tree leaves back here. And I hope this time I have the music pretty good. Sorry, I'm just touching it with my finger, just getting it to be less. And maybe some over here as well. I really enjoy painting because it's so forgiving. You can come back in later and put in what you need to put in. So this is already dry from last time I painted, and I don't have to worry about it mixing with the other colors at all. Because they're dried on there really good. Maybe there's a little bit right there. Just wherever you think the sky would be poking through. Let's see little glimpses of it. I'm also paying really close attention to the pattern that this brush is leaving on there. I'm so glad you joined me. I'm Darla, and my company is DK Bolchat. And I paint acrylic and oil paintings. Currently this one's just acrylic. I may try to go into oil later on it. I had to turn the brush because it was leaving a pattern of a circle, and I don't want that. And then wherever else you might see sky coming through. So I take these long form videos and then I put them into Opus clips, and that breaks them up a little bit for me and gives me little videos to advertise for the long form videos that are out on my channel. It's a little bit too much, and it's a circle too. I don't need the circle. And this is all dried, like I said, so I can take off any part I want to on that. And I'm gonna take some of it off. And I'll go around and take off whatever else I need to take off. This is just a wet Q-tip. And then I've got some brown ready on a script liner. And I'm glad you joined me today. If you like the video and you want to see more like it, please subscribe to the channel. DK Bolljat. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. You can't tell I added that back in there. I dare you to try to tell that I added that back in there. And anywhere that I see it being a little bit too much of a fall color, I'm gonna just put back sky. So I've got a script liner, I've pulled through the color, and I'm gonna put a few little trees back in the distance here. And they're far away, we don't need a lot of detail. We're not going to see if there's a chipmunk in it. We're not going to see anything. We're just going to see just little lines. You wouldn't see a lot of detail. I'll get another one here. Typically, it takes me longer to paint than it does for most everybody else, but I haven't let that stop me because I enjoy the process of painting, and I always will. So it has not been an issue for me. At some point I'm just adding in branches, I may go ahead and start timing myself, but not yet. I'm having too much fun. I'm bringing back some of the branches. And do I have enough trees in the background? Maybe I'll have a couple over here standing. And maybe we'll have one stand coming in right here. And the reason it got wider at the base is because I was pressing down. I'll just pull through the paint. But as you saw, it's really easy to put back sky. If you painted over it too much, and maybe you got carried away, you were having so much fun with those leaves that you just ended up taking out the whole sky, you can put it back. You just have to mix it lighter than the color itself because the acrylics will dry darker. Oils don't, they dry the same. Same color. I think I've got it pretty much the way I want it. I don't think there's any issues here. I think it's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits. Call it done for today. I'm so glad you joined me. And thank you so much for, if you like the channel, thank you for subscribing it or leaving me a comment. I am on this venture with YouTube to help for entertainment and also to help people not be afraid to create. Because if I can do it, I mean, come on, anybody can do it. I have multiple sclerosis and I am healthy. I'm healthier than I've ever been because of my diet and because of God, you know. So I am praising Him and I am painting. And any time that I can paint, I'm painting. And I love it. I'm gonna put one more branch and I'm gonna call her good. How about that? But yes, so, and I still, you know, I eat healthy and I exercise, but I am just so thankful that I can paint. And I'm thankful I was led to painting, and yeah, I have a video on here that talks about that. But anyway, well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna rinse this off. And these are acrylic paints. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. God bless you, my friend.